there are some things that stay consistent. I thought just his preparation was one thing I've always harped on about Brock is like he was always very consistent in everything that he did. He was one of the first guys in the building, takes care of his treatment, takes care of his mind, doing everything he can to be his best self every single day. And he kept doing that, and he added to that. Things that changed. I thought Brock took a huge step forward as a leader this year. I really do. How vocal he was in the huddle, just on the sidelines talking to the guys. One thing I've realized is that while I'm a team captain and I can go talk to players and I can hype guys up, but when the starting quarterback does it, it just carries more weight. It just does. And every team that I've been a part of, when the quarterback is talking to the offensive line, when he's talking to the wide receivers, he's the guy delivering it. He's the guy who's talking all the time. So he did a great job of stepping up in that regard, I thought. And he's definitely got more room to grow there too, and he'll figure that out the more that he plays and the more that he's around the guys. But I'm really actually just looking forward for Brock to have an actual full off season for himself. I think that'll help him out tremendously.
And I thought Brock was great. I think I think he's done such a good job of managing the team. He's the leader, he's the quarterback, and it doesn't always go well. I think obviously he was the last pick in the draft, and so he probably came in with a chip on his shoulder. But since he's been playing, it's been a lot of good. And somebody who I've experienced a lot of good and a lot of bad in this league. And I think he's done a really good job for his first time going through, losses like this, of maintaining composure, maintaining work ethic, and continuing just to be himself. And that's a good sign for a young player because, it's not always like that. So I'm excited for him. I'm pumped for him, and I'm proud of him and lucky he's on our team.
Brock, man, he's the man. Since day one, he walked up to me, introduced himself. I'm like, I know who you are. But he's a cool dude, man. Great leader, commands the huddle. And even I think the first few weeks, he was just always making sure I'm good during the game, like coming and checking on me.
Yeah.
So he checks every box from a leader standpoint, from a player standpoint, from a toughness standpoint. So yeah, he's a great person to have as a leader.
What's the best?
It's awesome. I forgot about that too. Yeah. That's a cool part too.
Brock, he's a good dude. We're locker mates, so we have no choice but to talk to each other each and every day. But yeah, no, me and Brock go way back. From the AZ days and playing against each other in high school, and he's just a guy that people are gonna gravitate towards. He's just a good dude, well-rounded dude, well-spoken, and you have no choice but to respect him and want to be friends with him and good teammates with him. And being quarterback receiver, we got to develop a good relationship, trust with each other. We've already contacted each other about off-season stuff and talked about it. And
maybe getting together?
Oh yeah. And I know he's going to come back here too, and I plan to as well. So we'll definitely get a lot of photo sessions in.
I think the first thing he'll do is buy a bunch of chains and houses, honestly. Do the whole thing, but I think he's for sure built the exact right way. I couldn't think of anybody right now that you would want to give that amount of money to, than him, because he is built the exact right way.
At the end of the day, that ain't for me to, dig into. That's something that he'll deal with personally, him and his agent and John Cowell and the people up top. That's not my position to, say anything about it. At the end of the day, I think Brock is going to get what he deserves.
Do you feel like Brock is the kind of guy where it's not going to change his personality?
No, not at all.